The handstand push-up is an impressive skill and will provide a foundation for more advanced variations like the 90-degree push-up and tiger bend. It will also complement other pushing skills like planche push-ups, as these rely on the same primary muscles. The handstand push-up is a unique calisthenics skill as it requires a high level of strength and balance. You must be able to control your balance in a handstand while possessing the strength to press your own body weight. No matter how strong you are, if you can't balance, you won't be able to do the handstand push-up. Similarly, no matter how good your handstand is, if you can't press your own body, you won't be able to do the skill. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching 4 exercises to help you unlock the handstand push-up. The Pike push-up is a great scalable exercise to help develop pressing strength. This exercise mimics the motor pattern of the handstand push-up, but lifting only a portion of your body weight and without the added challenge of balancing a handstand. Start in a push-up position and walk your hands and feet closer together. The closer your hands and feet, the more challenging this exercise will be. Control the descent, bringing your head in front of your hands until your forehead touches the floor. Then straighten your arms as you push back to the starting position. Ensure you open the shoulders as you straighten the arms to mimic the handstand push-up. With this exercise, keep the forearms vertical at all times. A common mistake is to angle the forearms with the head coming between rather than forward of the hands to reduce the difficulty. By doing this, you're cheating yourself out of the motor pattern of the handstand push-up and therefore strength gains for the skill. You can progress this exercise by elevating your feet on an object. Walk your hands toward your feet with the goal of stacking your hips directly over your shoulders. From here, the mechanics are the same as with the feet on the floor. Bring the head forward as you lower, then push back up, opening and elevating your shoulders at the top of the movement. The difficulty of this exercise relates to how high your feet are elevated. Initially, choose a low object and progress toward hip height as you get stronger to place more weight on the hands. This exercise simulates a full handstand push-up and involves pushing your entire body weight without the added challenge of balancing. I prefer the chest-to-wall option over the back-to-wall handstand push-up as it incentivizes better technique, allowing the body to angle and the head to move forward of the hands. Start in a chest-to-wall handstand with the hands roughly forearms length out from the wall. Keep the body in a straight line and perform handstand push-ups, bringing your head to the floor and straightening your arms with each rep. Ensure the forearms stay vertical at all times and that you don't arch your back. The first 2 exercises will help you build strength but won't train your balance. Negatives will integrate strength and balance, training both of these attributes as you work towards your first rep. To perform the negative, kick into a handstand and perform the lowering phase of a handstand push-up in a controlled manner. Try to make each descent last between 5 and 8 seconds while moving at an even pace. When your head is just off the ground, hold this position momentarily, then exit to the feet and repeat for repetitions. It's common to be comfortable with negatives and still struggle with the concentric portion of the freestanding handstand push-up. As specificity is key when it comes to strength gains, directly addressing the freestanding concentric will provide the best results. This can be done with the bent arm press exercise. Start by doing the lowering phase of a pike push-up, then extend the hips and use the momentum generated by the legs to help you press to the handstand. If it's your first time trying this, build to the bent arm press by first performing a floating pike push-up, then extend the hips while keeping the arms bent, and finally extend your hips and use the momentum from the heel drive to help you press up. The bent arm press can be linked with a negative for an additional challenge. I hope you find this tutorial valuable and that it speeds your progress to the handstand push-up. For a much more comprehensive guide, including training programs, key technical details, further exercises, and more, check out my Project Handstand Push-Up program linked in the description.